GIFT program is Get Into Vocational Education. It's an initiative of GAGAL and QUT, Rio Tinto and Central School. We trialled it in 2010, two fantastic results. The program has a profound effect on the young people who are involved in the program. It increases their literacy and numeracy out of sight.
We brought both our Year 5 classes over to work in the horticultural section and also the construction section. So we've got 2 days, Monday and Tuesday.
The kids get into the garden, we talk about soil, how the soil is made, where it originally came from. We do some maths in there. When we put our rows in of vegetables, they need to be equally spaced. So it's quite a challenge for them to figure out what sum they need to do.
Because when we were putting the plants in, we had to divide it. Because there were 6 plants, we had to divide it by 7 for 7 equal spaces.
It helps our learning as well.
Yeah, it helps our learning. And there's lots of maths in there too. So.
Yeah.
We're always doing like educational things like maths and like working out like problem solving.
But basically we're instilling in the children as young as we possibly can the need for very good literacy, very good numeracy to take them right through for any type of employment that they may need when they finish high school.
A lot of young people think if they want to become an apprentice carpenter or painter or bricklayer, that it's just purely swinging a hammer or doing up nuts or bolts and that, but they soon realise that maths, science and English are so important.
I definitely saw a benefit with their maths, their spatial concepts as well. Definitely a benefit that way. The terminology the kids were starting to use, not only in terms of maths, but in their writing as well, it was fantastic. They could see now why they had to learn their spelling, why it was important that they learn how to write, proper sentences.
We also teach them a lot about safety as well, and the safety then can be taken home to the home aspects.
Well, safety is very important because if you don't use safety, then you could get hurt.
The change in these kids' behaviour is quite outstanding. The program that we're running out at Warrabinda has been described as miraculous, the changes in those kids out at Warrabinda. We need to continue this program to stop the low levels of literacy and numeracy that our society struggles with and has done for the last 20 years.
They're a lot more confident in learning, but a lot more confident in themselves. A lot of them are shy kids, but they're not so shy anymore, particularly when you get them into an area that they're interested in, and they might not be interested in school, and we understand that, but sometimes they need to get out and do hands-on stuff.
They have fun and they take it back to school, and the teachers go over it again at school in more of a classroom situation. So we're finding because they're physically doing it, doing the physical calculation, it stays in their head.
We get good learning, makes us learn lots, so when we go back to school, we will understand all maths and all that.
The GIFT program is an expensive program to run. Currently I have 3 people on it full time. If we were to ramp up to full capacity, I would need at least 5 people on it full time. That's just in Gladstone. I also have 2 people part-time on the program out at Warrabinda. And also we need the consumables, the ingredients, the materials that we need for the program.
We have had a number of industry representatives who have been giving us a great deal of assistance in our material to produce all of our projects as well. One of our main people who've got behind us has been Bunnings, and we'd like to thank them very much.
So it is labour intensive and it is expensive, but we've worked out a way of covering those costs if everybody wants to buy into this. So we would like people to consider becoming a GAGAL Give Guardian and sponsoring a young child to come through this program. If people could see the difference that this program makes, they would have their hands in their pockets so quick it's not funny.
We can engage the kids and they can see a purpose to their learning, especially maths, which is sometimes Year 4 we start to lose a lot of the kids around that age. If we can keep them motivated to come to school, number one, and to value their education and their learning, that's a great thing.
You need to invest in the children to make sure tomorrow is okay.
These young children here is Gladstone future. Okay? These are the kids that you're going to be employing if you own a business.
When you recruit your staff, what are the challenges that you have? And everyone will come back to you and say, low levels of literacy and numeracy. I can say to them then, and we have done, what if I can show you a way that in 5 years' time you won't have this problem? They'd say that would be worth investing in.